Well, good evening. Praise the Lord to all my Kingdom Life family and to my Facebook family. It is so great to be with you on this evening. I know many of you have not seen my face in a very long time, and many are asking, worried about me calling. I want to let you know that I'm doing well, my family is doing well, and it's just great to be before you on this evening. I have some very special and wonderful things to share with my Kingdom Life family and to all those that follow Kingdom Life Ministries. God has certainly been a very good God to me. I've had a few weeks that were some of the most difficult ones in my life, but I thank God for the prayer intercessors. I thank God for the worshipers. Many that prayed for us, prayed with me, prayed with our family during our time of bereavement. There are those who send cards, send flowers, greetings everywhere, and it's just been such a tremendous blessing in my life. I also thank God for those who assisted with with the funeral, with food, that stopped and just said hello. God has been such a good God, and I want to let you know that we love you from the bottom of our hearts. Now, I know this has been a little bit worried for some folks. He's been a little bit worried for some folks who are wondering what does Bishop have to say? It's nothing bad. It's all good, all wonderful. But before I get going, really, I want to first extend wonderful thanks to my assistant pastor, our assistant pastor, Elder Weston Richards. Elder Richards has been fantastic during this period. I mean, I think he's blessed about 7 or 8 babies for me during this time. He's taken the phone calls. He's just been managing the ministry so well over the past 4 weeks. And I want to say to him, Elder Richards, we are so grateful to have you as the assistant pastor in Kingdom Life Ministries and for the tremendous and wonderful work that you have done over the past couple of weeks, over the years, but particularly at the time when I shut down, when I wasn't taking phone calls, wasn't doing anything else. And I want to thank God. But I want to let you know, Kingdom Life, I'm back. I'm back in business, and we've had a rough 2020. 2020 has been really rough. Many of you don't know my sister that passed away, but it was instrumental in bringing me to Canada. She's my oldest sister, and we were very close, very close, and so it was a significant loss. I drove by the graveside on Tuesday and was saddened. And then I took my, I would say, I was a little bit, I shouldn't have done this, but I saw the pictures that they took from the funeral, and I was going through them on last evening. And then I started weeping, and I said, no, I can't bother watching these pictures anymore. We'll save that for another time in the future. But I wanted to let you know that prayer works, and I thank God for you all. Now, just let me mention this, that we also received the sad news shortly after burying my sister that Mother Rose Simmons passed away. That's the mother of Sister Marcia Simmons and Sister Maxine McDonald, Sister Shirley Simmons, the grandmother to Minister Kevin Newell, to and Nathaniel, Nicole, and I think I covered all the grandkids. And so we are really saddened by her loss, and you'll hear further about that funeral service. But in a COVID season, when things are so bad, it is really hard on families to put away their loved ones in a respectful and a celebratory way. But we know we're praying for the Simmons family. We're praying for each and every one that are connected to them. And then last evening, I was told, I was called and I was told that Suffragan Bishop Dr. Edgar E.C. Wilson, he passed away. And that was another blow that we got again. Such an icon. And for those who have been in Kingdom Life from the very beginning, you'll remember that in February 2000, when Kingdom Life started, Suffragan Bishop Wilson, he brought a contingent from Ottawa to come and consecrate me as pastor and to consecrate the first members of Kingdom Life Ministries. He's been with us from day one. He was my rock. He was the one that, my mentor, the one that encouraged me to go to Bible college, encouraged me to do my doctorate. Even when I thought I couldn't make it, he was there, and we really miss him. He was also fundamental in the launching of the Canadian Diocese of the Pentecostal Assemblies of the World here in Canada. So Bishop Wilson was the pioneer there, the first chairman, and I worked as his vice chairman, worked very, very closely together. I was able to step into his chair when he no longer served as chair. He was there to anoint me. If you see the pictures, in 2010, when I became a suffragan bishop in Montreal, Bishop Wilson was the one who took the anointing oil and anointed me for that consecration. In 2015 or 2016, it was when I was installed as the diocesan of the Canada District Council. The pictures show our former presider, Bishop Charles Ellis, handing him the oil. And again, it was Suffragan Bishop Wilson who anointed me as the diocesan of the Canada District Council. Such a wonderful man, such a great impact in our lives, and that of Kingdom Life and the Canada Council. And so our hearts goes out to Evangelist Nola Wilson. It goes out to his 5 children, goes out to the church family there, the grandchildren, and everyone that is impacted by his loss. And I encourage your family and friends of Kingdom Life to pray for the family of Suffragan Bishop Wilson. Now to some stuff that I want to share with you. Let's go. Okay, so before I get to the main one, which is Watch Night Service, I also want to encourage you, because this evening, when I get off this live, we'll be going on our prayer line at 7:30 p.m. And I want to encourage everyone to come onto the prayer lines. There's some folks who have not been on the prayer line for one reason or the other. The Bible says men are always to pray and not to faint. Some of the moderators are also having difficulty finding people to pray. So if you want to pray on the prayer line, please reach out to Minister Darcy Davis, reach out to Missionary Sonia Irish. Let them know that you don't mind praying on the line. They will let the moderators know, and they will have you on the line. The prayer works. We need prayer in this particular time of pandemic, when a new strain is here. We don't even know when we're going to get back in church. And I want to be back in church. I can't wait to have you back in church. I mean, I'm dying to just have the presence of God with this people of God. And so we want to make sure that we prepare ourselves for that time by continually praying. Prayer is every Monday evening at 7:30, every Friday evening at 7:30. On Wednesdays, when it's not Bible study, prayer will be at 7:30. And on the other nights, there will be Bible study. On the mornings, Tuesday morning and Thursday morning at 5 a.m., there is prayer for those who can get up that in the early morning and pray. So I want to encourage you, if you have not been on our prayer line for a while, don't neglect the prayer line. Get on the prayer line and let us pray together. We need more volunteers. Now, coming up is our 7-day prayer and fasting. Now, for this year, we normally have it in January, but for this year, due to a bit of setbacks that I had in the month of December, I wasn't doing much. So we will not be having our prayer until February. It will be the first week in February, and it will begin on February the 1st and it will end on February the 7th. Now, I'm in the midst of writing the journal. I mean, I spent all day today writing. I was up from 8 o'clock and I wrote till I was prepared for this broadcast here. And so we're working on the journal to have it ready for mid to the last week of January. And I'm writing with Minister Kevin Newell. So even though he lost his grandmother, he's writing with me. He's doing some of the chapters and I'm doing some of the other chapters to make sure that we can finish it on time. And I thank God for Minister Kevin Newell and for the great work he's doing, even while he grieved the loss of his grandmother. So be prepared for our 7-day prayer. That will be on February the 1st. Now, our Bible study is coming back, guys. I hope you're looking forward to Bible study. And we're coming back with Bible studies. And we are going to be on January the 13th will be the first Bible study, and January the 27th will be the next Bible study. And we have reached out to our scholars that were supposed to join us before I canceled, and hopefully they will still join us. We're gonna continue on the subject of I won't tell you the subject. All right, but there's a reason why I won't tell you the subject. So we're gonna continue the Bible study, right? And Unfiltered is coming back again on the 23rd. I don't know if anybody has missed Unfiltered, but Unfiltered will be coming back. Now, here is my main announcement. My main announcement is for our Watch Night service tomorrow. Okay, watch night service tomorrow. You need to hear this clearly and share it with your family and your friends. Now, last year in our watch night service, if you go back and watch the video, you see how, man, we were worshiping. We had the line of worshipers, and we were just having a great time in the Lord. Guess what? This year, nobody will be in the sanctuary, but there's a few of us broadcasting live. So our watch night service tomorrow is going to be a special treat. Now, let me tell you, you don't want to miss this. You don't want your friends and family to miss this. My two daughters, Candice and Sharice, have been working really hard with a team of Kingdom Life members to put this together. I would think that the team of people that is putting this together is probably over 50 people in total. So this watch night service, even though virtual, is going to encompass over 50 people coming to you with this watch night service. You don't want to miss this. Now, get ready to log in at 10:15 tomorrow. 10:15. Oh, log in at 10:15 tomorrow night. Log in at 10:15 tomorrow night. At 10:20, we're gonna go live because we have a special treat, which is we're showing some reflection of worship from back in 2019, and you don't want to miss that. It is really, really powerful. I was watching it, and it really looks good. So at 10:20, we're starting the live with those reflections and everything, and then the service is going to follow right after. We are going to have so many things on. The iMerge Kids will be on. We have the trivia questions and prizes and surprises. We have reflection video from 2020 throughout the year of 2020. We have things like we also have an illustration, right? So it's an illustration that is almost like a drama production in a virtual sense, but it's going to feel real. And this illustration is going to set the stage for the message. And so the message that I'll be preaching tomorrow night is coming based on that illustration, and you don't want to miss it. We're in the tech rehearsal, and I think it's going to be great. Now, the best part about this is that you can be involved. At 11:45 p.m. tomorrow night, you need to log in on the Zoom call. Now, at 12 o'clock tomorrow, we're going to email out the Zoom link for you to come in. At 11:45, we're going to remind you during the live, you come in on that Zoom link. And what's going to happen is you're going to be there, but the service will still be going on. I'll be still preaching, but you'll have your computer or your phone or whatever it is set up with the Zoom to be ready to go at 12. What happens is that when we get close to midnight, we'll be doing our countdown like we normally do. We're going to count down from our 30, 25, 20, and you count down away to 0. Happy New Year. And the praise team is going to be with me. The band is going to be with me. And we're just going to be dynamic praise and worship. You're going to be in on the Zoom call. We're going to be showcasing you on our live, and you're going to be lifting your hands. You're going to be worshiping, and it's going to be a nice affair. And we'll be projecting you on the screen, and you'll be able to see it on the live as well. And so that's how we're going to close out our 2020 year. So what I want to make sure you do is that you're ready for it. Make sure, don't tell me that you don't have your hair comb, and no, get ready for church. And so you can come on the screen, because it doesn't make sense to come on the Zoom call if you're not going to show your video. Your video has to be on, or if your video is not going to be on, just watch it live. Don't even bother come on the Zoom call. The purpose of the Zoom call is to make sure we can bring our saints together and have a wonderful watch night service. It's going to be great. It's going to be powerful. It's going to be awesome. If you don't get the link, I want you to email info@klive.ca. If by 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, you still don't get it, make sure you call somebody, find out, get that link, because you want to be in on that party. Now, also tell your neighbors, your friends about the watch night service. I've been telling people who don't have services, who don't have anything, to come in on the Kingdom Life watch night service, because it's going to be powerful. My girls and those who are working with them have spent hours working on this, and we want to bring something very special to you. You know, Kingdom Life, this is the best church. I mean, I just love my Kingdom Life family. Over the last few weeks, I've proven your love, and I've realized how wonderful you are. And I want to let you know that I love you. My family loves you. We love your commitment to the church, to the ministry, and for what you're doing for us. And, you know, don't worry. You know, I was going to start this live with a I thought about starting the live and just the prank and say, you know, I'm just announcing I'm resigning. But I thought, no, you know, you don't make those kind of jokes because They're not really funny, but I'm here for the long haul. I love you. We have prayer at 7:30, so I don't want to be hanging around here too long, but I just wanted to know for you to hear my voice. We are missing our announcements. We are missing a lot of things. We have the new masks that we ordered our Kingdom Life. They're there. So I'm usually the office, elders usually the office during the week. Especially from next week. If you want masks, you can call, you can stop by, pick up the books from Bishop Hurst is also there. Things are happening. Please make sure you continue to pray. I want us to pray that we don't go into any more lockdown after this one is lifted, because we want to get back in church. And so even in our prior sessions as we go through the week, we're going to pray that this lockdown is lifted. I'm saddened in my heart that if we stay in this lockdown, we can't even celebrate Bishop Wilson's funeral the way it should be celebrated as an icon of the Canadian District Council of Pentecostal Assemblies of the World. And so we're going to pray that everything will be opened up and that we can come back together. We can worship. I haven't seen some of you in a long time. And so I'm looking forward to seeing you, to hugging you, and just being with you. I love you, everyone, and I hope I didn't make you all too nervous wondering about this announcement. But again, let me reiterate, watch night service tomorrow. It's going to be off the chain. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know how I'm going to behave. But you know what? I have not been before the mic in such a long time that expect anything from me. God bless you. I love you all, and have a wonderful evening. And let's get ready for prayer in a few minutes.